So this is the overview of my mermaid from 2019. I didn't quite finish it. I mean, I spent most of my day at work anyway, and look at the state of my fingers and hand. It's pretty bad when you're washing your hands and using alcohol gel basically hundreds and hundreds times a day. So on top of work and studying my postgrad, I didn't really have much time to do mermaid. Did manage to do about 10. So I'm still gonna show you my 10, and yeah, I did them with this palette that I just did a review of. It's made by my friend, so you can probably find it if I'm pointing it correctly in this corner. I just thought the granulation of this palette was perfect for mermaid. I'll pop this over here. Okay, so this the first page contains my personal information, so I won't go there. Oh, this is the seafoam cover from Misc, and I thought it was perfect for mermaid. Unfortunately, I wish I got it in watercolor paper instead of mixed media paper. Okay, let me find the page. So I decided to mix 2 prompts for my mermaid this year, and I really regretted it. I think there was just too much going on for 2 prompts mixed together, and yeah, I gave up quite early on, but I just still wanted to show the result of what I did do. The drinks part ended up being like a after background topic, and animals is what I focus more on. Next year, if I do it again, I will probably stick to one theme. Okay, so on day 1 I did this milk seal. I thought, you know, when you see a lot of milk ads, they always have this splattering effect in ads and stuff like that. That's what I think of when I think of milk. And I thought it was cute and everything, but then I couldn't incorporate drinks in my other drawings, so it didn't fit with all the others, so I redrew her the way that, in the style that I drew everything else. But I just wanted to show the texture of that. How pretty, huh? On this page I usually just did like color mixing in my palette and all that. So this page I also wanted to follow the drink theme by making the background the drink and the actual mermaid the animal. So this lemonade and otter. Unfortunately, I thought how unnatural that lemon looked compared to just having milk splatters, you know? Like, it just didn't look right and not the style that I was going for. So this was when I decided to change the style up a bit, but there's the texture. Yeah, this is the first one I really liked out of all of the ones I did, and that was the style that I continued throughout mermaid, which wasn't much anyway. I did notice that the paints on this side did transfer on this side a little, so I'll probably have to have something to cover them. This is Octopus and ginger ale. So ginger ale, I think of like fizzy drinks, and I know it's this color. That's all I did for drinks. This was right after watching Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Yeah, I'm really behind with the whole superhero scene, but this mermaid really reminded me of, what's his name? The father figure. Oh, frick, I can't remember it off by heart, but I subconsciously did it. I didn't realize it at all. I only painted it blue because I saw a lot of barracudas were blue and they had sharp teeth, and that's when I realized that I painted like the female mermaid form of what is his name? I need to Google it. Yondu, that's it. Do they not look alike, sort of? When his teeth is with him. And he even got the fin on top as well. And the drink for this day was Col-erase, which is like a fizzy carbonated milk drink that's popular in Asia. So I made a milky colored paddle with lots of bubbles. Actually, the logo is like a blue bubble anyway. I love the texture there. So on this day, the theme was penguin and tea. And when I got my friend to guess what animal it is, he couldn't guess it at all. I was kind of sad that he couldn't guess it at all. But I mixed a couple of penguins into this. I think this is from the emperor penguin, the big long golden eyebrow, or the rock hoppers. Either way, it's a penguin. And the drink today was tea, and I thought, oh, it looks a bit empty there, so I put a teapot and some teacups, and obviously tea is a bit brown for me, so I use brown for the... This is one of my favorite ones because I use a little emo on the tail and shading, and you can see that difference right there and there. It does it naturally. It's such a beautiful color. This is probably one of my least favorite one out of the newer styled mermaids that I did. I don't know, I think the hair was lacking a bit of detail, but this was anglerfish and matcha tea, and this is the reason why I didn't paint the tea hair green, because I knew green tea was going to come up. But I really love the design of her. I just wish I added a bit more into the hair. Okay, so this was the only day I didn't use this palette. I had to use my own palette, which is this one, because I felt like I couldn't make a vibrant enough orange for Clownfish. Oops. So I think these ones and this one and this one was like the vibrant orange that I could make. So this was the closest to the vibrant orange that I wanted, and I thought it was a little bit too dull for me, and so I ended up using my palette, which is the one that I just put there, and came up with these orange. I stuck with this one because I liked it so much. But this is Clownfish, and I'm not sure what the drink is, mate tea or mate tea. It's like a tea with lots and lots of leaves. It's supposed to be very popular in the Middle East. So I used coloring pencil to draw all the tea leaves that are left in it. And I wanted the clownfish to be quite shy since they're always hiding in like corals and stuff. So she's a shy little one. But as you can see here, there's no granulation, which I'm so sad about, but it's alright. Oh, this is the only one that I did this. Which way is this? Landscape. Words. She was a bit too long to draw a portrait, but this is the blue spotted stingray and coffee. And I wanted to make the coffee like the sand at the bottom of the ocean, and she's covered in sand everywhere. And I went back to the UNIPIN palette for this. I just like the texture way too much. And I believe this was probably the last day I did. I did cuttlefish, but I wanted her to be like a baby mermaid that's not quite developed yet, not quite have the tail, so she's in her larvae mermaid form, whatever baby mermaid's called. Yeah, that's Little Mermaid at the back, and Little Mermaid, there's Little Emo at the back, but it's so gorgeous. And then I did attempt day 10, I just didn't do it. It was so difficult. I always like give up when it comes to shellfish. Even in November, when I chose the crab, I did it like 4 times before I got it right. I could not get this one right whatsoever. So I thought maybe I draw it from the back so you can see the crab tail, the lobster tail. And I wanted this butterfly part of the tail. I drew something like that, but I wasn't quite happy with it, and something like that. I wanted her to be a buff body trainer. Still didn't work for me, and after the 3rd try I gave up. I mean, it's not like I don't plan them as well. This is the seal, when I drew seal, and that's the one I went with, which I liked but changed anyway. And there's the lobster part, and so I do plan them. I just can't get lobsters right. Maybe that's something I have to practice on. And so I did do a bunch of other sketches later on. Not so good. You can see the quality slowly go down as I worked more and more my actual job. I would come home and just fall asleep straight away. I couldn't help it. This is, let me pick. Even I can't tell what it is now. Sea urchin. I can see that now on the spikes. That one was supposed to be seal, and I wanted to draw her as like a grandma seal because they have wrinkly skin. Oh my gosh. This is a turtle, and I wanted her to have like a turtle backpack and going on an adventure. This one is great white shark, and I was gonna make it a bit more detailed compared to the rest, like have a party hat and what do you call it, the party whistle thingies, and a wine glass with the great man had and drinking it, because this day was my birthday, and unfortunately I went to work and came home and I was super tired, but my family still wanted to celebrate my birthday with me, so that's the result of it. I do agree, it does look kind of scary, like a great white shark. I'm pretty sure this was a starfish because of the starfish position that we used to do in the pool, when we spread our legs and arms out and just float. And that's what I wanted for this mermaid. Oh, and isn't that beautiful? It's quite abstract, isn't it? I believe this is coral. If you look hard enough and squint, you might be able to see something, maybe. But that was the last sketch I did. I'm not sure if I will continue or not with Mermaid over the year. I just got sick of drawing them. I thought I would like them because I'm quite girly, but I didn't. Oh, I didn't know why. Yeah, so that's my mermaid of 2019. Hope you enjoyed the mini sketchbook tour. And I'm planning to do more monthly challenge even if I don't finish them, because they're good practice. Otherwise I won't practice during it all, and I can feel my art skill going down the drain. I'm getting really rusty. Last few videos that I did record, I haven't even edited them because I didn't like the artwork that I drew in them, but maybe I should, because everyone will always be happy with the work I do, and it won't always be up to the standards. But yeah, thank you for watching. Happy painting until next time. Bye!